Good evening. Okay. Okay. My favorite words of wisdom have grown to become those of Marianne Williamson from a book she wrote entitled A Return to Love. This quote basically states that you should not let anybody dim your light, and that in doing that, you are unconsciously allowing other people to do the same. The first time I heard this quote was at the end of my very first day with New York on Tech. At the end of every class, we would all stand and we would all recite this in unison, and it hasn't left my mind since. My journey with New York on Tech began the spring semester of my junior year when I joined their Tech 360i program. Essentially, we all met up in Manhattan, every Monday for 9 weeks, and we learned how to code websites. My favorite part of this entire experience was meeting people from all over New York City who were just excited as I was to implement the things that New York on Tech was very ready to teach us. I remember standing in front of the 360i sign for the very last time and thinking to myself, wow, I want to be here one day. And thinking back, I already knew that New York on Tech would help me get there. Fast forward 2 years, and I was able to land my very first internship at Deutsche Bank on Wall Street with the help of New York on Tech. For those of you who don't know, Deutsche Bank is an investment bank and financial services company, and I was very excited to be there. They placed me in their cross-product solutions team in the global transaction bank, and essentially I had 3 projects at my time there. My first one was payment trends in Latin America and Asia, my second one was digital identity, and my final one was request to pay. One of my favorite things about New York on Tech was the fact that they didn't just teach us how to keep end users in mind when we were building products or how to code amazing things. They taught us other transferable skills that would still stick with us once we left the keyboard. For example, group projects taught us all about teamwork and leadership, and the mentors that they provided us taught us how to do things such as know how to act when we thought no one was looking, and how to speak to our managers. Without these skills, I don't think I would have been as successful as I was. Overall, New York on Tech left us both with experiences that we would not have been able to get anywhere else. Not only did they make us better people, but they left us shining just quite a bit like, I'm so sorry. Not only, Not only did they make us much better people, but they left us shining a whole lot brighter.
My New York on Tech journey began with the user experience course during the summer before my senior year in high school. The program-long project took us through the various steps of product development, from user research to ideation and prototyping. We were given an industry and had to figure out the main pain points that people experience with the products that were already available. We then worked for several weeks to develop a solution that would help users achieve their goals. What struck me the most was the amount of focus we had to place on the user throughout the entire process, especially the concept of designing not just the product, but the experience that would be associated with it. This is beneficial to me because I discovered a whole new sector of the tech field, design. I learned that the design aspects and the intangibles of products were just as important as the code that made them work. Equipped with this new mindset, I was ready to take on the TechFlex Leaders program. Every Saturday for the duration of our senior year, we participated in the TechFlex Leaders program. The program provided technical classes in which we heightened our coding skills, as well as professional workshops that taught us resume building, networking, and just how to establish ourselves in the working environment. Company site visits were also implemented to give us a better understanding of what it's like to work in companies like Google, Facebook, Bloomberg, and Accenture. At the conclusion of the New York on Tech of the TechFlex Leaders program, we're given the opportunity to apply and interview for summer internships at companies throughout the city. With the support and guidance from the New York on Tech staff, we learned how to properly market ourselves to take full advantage of the opportunities that were now available to us. Over the summer, I had the opportunity to intern with Accenture's Liquid Studio. My team's client was an Australian fashion company who wanted to increase their brand awareness in the United States. Through design thinking workshops, ideation, and research with the client, the team was able to develop an event that would familiarize potential customers with the brand and provide the client with useful data about what was appealing to the customers to help them scale to new markets. This internship gave me the opportunity to apply and further develop my skills both technically and professionally while working with people from all over the world. I was able to learn more about APIs, application programming interface, IoT, the Internet of Things, blockchain, virtual devices, and so much more. I'm forever thankful to New York on Tech for allowing me to grow as an individual, gain so many skills, and for giving me the opportunity to embark on a journey of success in the tech field. Thank you.